Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Jack and welcome back to another video. Happy hump day. And by the way, if any of you guys have ever seen a camel randomly on a Wednesday, please let me know down in the comment section. I'm still kind of waiting for that to happen at some point in my life. So anyway, let's get on to the subject of today's video. And I want to talk about, actually I wanted to talk about this earlier, but then I saw Blame Truth's video earlier today, just shortly after having breakfast. And let me tell you, it reminded me that I got to talk about this because we are, like I mentioned in my previous videos, we are in a unique time because within 8 or 9 weeks of each other, we're going to have Call of Duty Vanguard, Battlefield 2042, and Halo Infinite releasing during that time, respectively. Now, that is, usually we have like just 1 or 2 big titles at most. It's basically 2012 all over again, which is, it kind of brings back a lot of memories of nostalgia, basically, with Black Ops 2 and Halo 4, which, by the way, I enjoyed both those titles. I know Halo 4 is not very popular, but I enjoyed Halo 4 quite a bit, and Black Ops 2, obviously, was the best, arguably the best Call of Duty of all time ever made. So, definitely moments of nostalgia now. But with that being said, the question this year that I'm starting to wonder, thanks to the other things that other YouTubers and commentators are saying or might be worried about or mentioning here and there in their videos. I mean, I don't know if anybody's like quote unquote worried about it, but it has been mentioned. The fact that we never wanted a World War II game in the first place this time around, and the fact that the subreddit apparently is pretty much dead when it comes to Call of Duty Vanguard. I'm starting to wonder if actually with all of these factors that I just mentioned, as well as the games that are also coming out within the same time period, I am wondering if Call of Duty Vanguard is actually going to take second place. Now, if Activision, which kind of shocks me about this actually, if Activision were to actually charge people every year to play Warzone because they're getting a different iteration of the map, they're getting new weapons and all that kind of stuff, can you imagine if Warzone itself was not free to play? I mean, on one hand, it would, I don't know, it'd be kind of harder to determine how dead multiplayer would be because a lot of people would be playing Warzone, and at the same time it would have been a dick move, but I think they would have definitely capitalized on it. I think they would have definitely made a profit. And for those of you guys that are Battle Royale fanatics and Warzone fanatics, would you guys actually pay $60 or $70 a year plus the Battle Pass in order for you guys to get your fix? I personally think a lot of people would. I mean, at this point, even Fortnite itself, if Fortnite were to charge some sort of premium, whether it's full game or whether it's like a half of what a game would cost, I'm pretty sure a lot of people would capitalize on it. Like, seriously, like, I know free to play is part of what made Fortnite what it is in the first place, but now that you've got people hooked, kind of like Call of Duty has people hooked, even if people don't like the game, they're still hooked, I think it would sell. But how much is it going to sell this year, though, in terms of the regular multiplayer and stuff? I've even the Act Man himself has said that he can't believe that he's saying this, and I'm kind of paraphrasing here, that he's actually going to get Vanguard for the campaign. Now, there's no doubt about it that the campaign is going to be good. I'm pretty sure it's going to be short, you know, like maybe 5 or 6 hours, just like every other Call of Duty campaign is. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be short and sweet. I don't think I remember Call of Duty having a really bad campaign. I mean, really, I don't. Even one of the most hated CODs in history, Infinite Warfare, I haven't even played all the way through the campaign, but I can tell you from what I have played, it was a blast. Not just from a gameplay standpoint, obviously, but also from a story standpoint. And that damn robot is funny as hell, and I haven't seen every bit of it yet. So I mean, it was solid. It was legit. I might actually have to go back and play the campaign just for shits and giggles, just so I can, you know, so I can see and experience it for myself. But Call of Duty's never really had a bad campaign, and a lot of casuals, I've spoken to a lot of people in real life that are casual Call of Duty players, and basically all they want is a campaign. And then of course you got zombies in the mix with Treyarch, so that in and of itself does play a role of whether or not people are going to make their purchase, because zombies has a lot of replay value. The campaign, not as much, unless you want to go back and get all the intel and beat the game on every difficulty to be an achievement hunter or whatnot. But that's not most people. And actually, the one specific casual that I did talk to, Justin, if you're seeing this video, shout out to you, my man. Hope you're doing okay. Haven't seen or spoke to him in years, but since I'd probably say 2018, if I'm not mistaken. But let me tell you, he's also a big Zombies fan. You know, he touched the multiplayer every now and then, but it wasn't his thing. But he definitely loved the campaign. All he wanted was a campaign. The big thing about Black Ops 4 that turned him off was a campaign. But but he's definitely a big zombies fan as well. He grinds zombies. So there are a whole bunch of other things in the game that casuals themselves actually can relate to and love. So do you guys think, despite the multiplayer being not up to par, so to speak, right, to put it nicely and maturely, do you guys think that Call of Duty Vanguard is still going to make #1 in sales? Now, in terms of the population in multiplayer, it's been pretty low over the last couple years, even though, again, there's no player count. But there are other ways to discover this, and also with the fact that everything that's been implemented in there, it's kind of a mixed bag. But I think it's safe to say that a lot of players have abandoned multiplayer or even gone to Battle Royale because they like that better, or they'll buy the new Call of Duty kind of like for the same reason the Act-Man will, which is for the zombies or the campaign or whatnot. But pretty much the campaign in his case, according to him. But and then of course there's content creators out there, and then there's also people that are just influenced by content creators. Like if they see their favorite content creator buying something and purchasing a game, right? Even though the viewer themselves may not like that game, they are going to purchase that game just because their content creator got that game. Like, I kid you not, this shit is actually real. And by the way, for some of these big content creators, in terms of the way they're acting and they're overhyping the game and they're pretending to be so excited that it's fucking cringe, right? Who do you think these guys are reacting for? They're reacting for kids. Kids are going to do anything that their quote-unquote online hero is doing just because they're doing it, even though they may not think that they like the game or whatnot. This shit is actually real. So it exists today, and that's why the phrase "stop lying to the kids" is so damn popular when it comes to some of these shills and cringe-worthy content creators, man. But being popular in the younger community is something that generates money. It prints dollars, folks. It's absolutely true. And this goes beyond Call of Duty. I remember when I taught martial arts, if it wasn't for the after-school program, our martial arts school would have died, because it was also during a time of recession as well, and hard times, man, ups and downs. It was also at a time that where, it was just a hard time overall for the economy of the country, but you put all those things together. If it wasn't for the after-school program, which is absolutely a necessity for working parents out there, even though it was a pain in the ass to run, and it took, as well as summer camps, if it wasn't for that, the business would have died. So if you take that and you turn that into not just like a survival way of surviving, but you turn it into a profit, it generates money. And on top of that, when it comes to YouTube, people aren't paying for it. So all these content creators that are doing this and that are popular with the quote-unquote kids are literally fake hyping it. A percentage of them that really don't like the game are fake hyping it so that way they can make their money from Activision for promoting the game, obviously. And at the same time, they're also lying to the kids, right? I mean, imagine how much money they would lose if they were to come out and say, you know what, I don't like this game, or I don't want this game. Wham, wham, bam. A deal with Activision terminated, a whole bunch of money lost, despite the fact that they're making millions without them anyway. It's greed is powerful, and influence, whether truth or lie, is powerful. So I want you guys to tell me your thoughts and your point of view on this. What do you think? Is Call of Duty going to prevail again this year? Or is there actually a chance to where it might take second place? The only time I remember Call of Duty taking second place in recent times, or should I say at any time since COD 4 probably, or if not Modern Warfare 2, was when Grand Theft Auto 5 came out. That was the only exception. Other than that, I have never seen any Call of Duty take second place in terms of sales and all that. So let me know down in the comment section what you think. Will Call of Duty prevail? Or do we actually have a legit shot at putting this sucker in second or third place at this time? Let me know down in the comment section. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.